Hello, my friends. Welcome to another episode of Diablo 3. My name is Wilfred. So as always, during the end of season, I'll make a video on the Primal Ancient that I've got. I'll just share with you, kind of like my, end of journey. Looking forward to the season 21, of course, with the two new sets for the Demon Hunter as well as the Necromancer. Haven't decided what I'm going to do next. It could be, I think my wife have decided to play the Demon Hunter. I may join her and I may go and play the Necromancer if they buff the Necromancer set tremendously, because I think it's a little bit lagging behind. And also, I don't know, I still would like to play the Monk set one of these days, the Pattern of Justice. But anyway, season 20, two new sets. Both I play, very fun. One is the Mundunugu's Regalia Witch Doctor set. I made it to 118 rank. Within 14 minutes and 55 seconds. I think I could have done a little bit better because the map wasn't that fantastic. But once I learned the news that, after season 20, the set will be nerfed quite significantly, I kind of stopped because I lost the motivation to play that set. I'm not saying that it's not great. Even after it's been toned down by 5 to 8 or 10 GR level is still pretty decent, I would say, but I always like to play things that are pretty strong. But so that's one of them. Another one is the Typhoon set. Again, the Typhoon set is the Typhoon Veil, which is for the wizard. It's alright if you don't play the season buff. It's alright. It's an average kind of set, somewhere in the middle ground. It's kind of fun, lazy, and durable, but it's not the strongest out there. I think with the season buff, if you manage to put the offhand and the main weapon together in your cube, that makes it a lot stronger. But hey, I'm looking beyond season 20 for this set as well. So anyway, did about 106 within 7 minutes 53 seconds. So I thought it was pretty alright. I can push it to 110 if I really wish to. So they're about, the expectation of a set or any new set I've got these days. Not very overpowering, but it's kind of fun. So now the because I play a lot this season, I play I push quite a fair bit, 100 and 110 kind of region. Naturally, I've got quite a fair bit of Paragon, probably one of the highest I've got so far for any season journey, and maybe it get better and better as I play this game, more and more seasons to come. Season kind of like reward wise, I like this portrait. It's beautiful, very very nice, and the wing is, man, I think this is going to be my favorite wing ever. I play Path of Exile as well. They have this the mob that shoot arrow through the whatever spike here, and it kind of remind me of that. So I really like the wing, and there's a bat as well to go with the set. And bat is pretty big. It's not a tiny kind of pet that you don't see, but it's pretty big. Even at this level, it's as big as the wizard herself in a sense. So I like this this pet. I like this season reward, put it this way. Now, Primal Ancient wise, I've got quite a fair bit. I'd like to just share with you what I've got here. Now, of course, majority of them are going to be rubbish. That it's very hard to get the Primal Ancient that you get. But because I play so much more compared to other seasons, so I got a lot more. Well, a lot more compared to last season as well, or season before. So things that I could use. I got these pants. Pretty alright. For Primal Ancient, you want it to land on the chest or head or glove or whatever, but pants, I'll just take what it is. So yeah, I'm happy. Primal Ancient is the one that got max stats. Not the best stat I've got. Basically, I don't need resistance. Would have preferred armor. But one of those things. Another thing I've got for a Typhoon set, actually I could have got two. So this is the Typhoon kind of like a boot. Again, boots are not that fantastic, and and I don't really get kind of good stats on this. Movement speed, I could use it to kind of like knock off some of the Paragon points on the movement and shift it towards the intelligence if so I wish to. But since I already have 500 intelligence kind of augmentation to my old boots, so I don't think it's going to make a big difference. But hey, I'm kind of happy that there's a Primal Ancient to it. Now let me just go through the rubbish first. Kind of like Black Fong is something that I don't know why I've got two of these and a belt as well. One day it could be useful, but it's not going to be. I got the Enchantress as well. That's useless. This one is useless as well, not useful. Another 15 kind of like Forgotten Soul when I disenchant it. Yeah, Stone of Jordan, season 20 is rubbish. I think season 21 will be better, but unfortunately they don't buff the items as the item get reworked, but they will nerf the item when the item get nerfed. I don't know. That's just a mechanism of the D3 in some sense. So yeah, then I've got this boot, which is kind of useless as well. I've never seen this used before anywhere. So yeah, I got a whole bunch of rubbish there. There's something quite interesting, I would say. I haven't really found a build that use it yet, so it could well be a rubbish kind of thing. You know, kind of, I don't know. I mean, I just want to retain first until maybe one of these days it may become like a little bit awesome, depending on how they buff the build and so on. But hey, look, I'm running out of stash in my non-season already, or in any non-season. Yeah, that's right. But it's kind of interesting me. I do have quite a few that I could use for other builds as well. For example, I got DMO kind of like a shoulder, which is not bad. I mean, you know, it's a DMO kind of shoulder. And I've got the Tarasha as well. I like Tarasha, and you know, and I think this is kind of relevant, you know, for any Tarasha build. So yeah, I mean, I take it as it is. Carnival is, I believe there are some other build that use Carnival, so it's not that bad. You got crit chance there, so I just reroll the third stats to whatever that I need to build it with. So that's one. This is interesting. And Dario Visage is something that I've been like hunting for a very long time, especially for my Necromancer, and it's kind of like, you know, quite. The stats are quite nice because, you know, you start with poison, but you could actually shift to fire or ice or whatever it is, depending on your build. So I think for my for one particular build, for my Necromancer LD kind of build, I use a poison kind of mix to it, but you can use fire as well. I think there are some fire builds somewhere, so this is pretty decent. I quite like this one. Cinder Coat is also quite decent because fire damage buff 20% is quite significant, and there are builds that go around it if you play the LN or LD kind of build. So yeah, I'm quite happy with it. This one I believe is kind of useful if you use the melee kind of fire bat Witch Doctor. So yeah, I missed one of those things. Flavor of Time is always a kind of you know, a nice mix to it. I can change the movement speed to something more relevant, like I think crit hit chance or whatever it is. But yeah, I mean, this is a pretty decent kind of like a necklace, I would say. No complaint about it. So yeah, I mean, look, season 20, there's a few Primal Ancient I could use it back to my non-season, or I can use it for testing as well, because I do play a little bit of PTR. And yeah, so that's all about it. Not a long video, and so this is a wrap. End of season 20, as we know. And right now, I'm just going to clear the inventory, throw out the stash that I don't need, all the Primal Ancient that I don't need, and just see what I'm going to keep in the non-season. And I'm looking forward to the next season. Do let me know in the comments box below how rewarding your season 20 is. Are you going to did you have a lot of good loot? And also, what are you going to play next season? Are you going to play the new the new set for the Demon Hunter? I think it's going to be very, very popular because it looks rather strong if they don't nerf it. You know, mechanics seems a bit interesting as well. It's not just spin to win. You need to do a little bit of like you know, thinking or toggles and power and so on. Are you going to play Necromancer as well? You know, are you going to play any other kind of set that you have in mind? So let me know in the comment box below, and let's chat again. Let's check in again when season 21 starts. Okay, see you next time. Goodbye.